The Congress Party's wealth redistribution proposal and today's statement on accrual inheritance tax by Rahul Gandhi's mentor, Mr. Sam Pitroda, reminds you of an incident in Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, the Duryodhana and the Kauravas wanted to snatch away all the possessions and properties of the Pandavas and also destroy them. So they came up with this hidden plan of a wax palace. The wax palace looked very attractive outside, like the Congress manifesto. But the real intent hidden behind the wax palace was it was made up of combustible wax and it would just burn and destroy everybody who stays inside the palace. The Congress manifesto is as dangerous as the Kauravas' wax palace. The real intent of the Congress party is to make sure that they divide the country on religious lines and also snatch away the property and possession of our Dalits, tribals and OBC brothers and sisters, and not only that, also destroy the guarantees given to them by our constitution and Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Fortunately, we have a resolute Prime Minister like Narendra Modi ji, and he has exposed before the nations this conspiracy of the Congress to divide Bharat on religious lines and deny the rights of our tribals, Dalits and OBC brothers and sisters. This has really made the Congress very nervous, and you can see that with the statements coming from the Congress party. Subverting the Constitution, attacking the Constitution and denying, rights to people is nothing new to the Congress party. You know how Rahul Gandhi's grandmother Indira Gandhi had imposed the draconian emergency and subverted our constitution with the 42nd Amendment. And then in 2011, you remember the Manmohan Singh cabinet had very clearly passed a cabinet resolution which said there will be a subquota for a particular community from the minorities and they would get 5.4% cutting from the quota reserved for our OBC brothers and sisters. Even as recent as yesterday, a Goa candidate of the Congress contesting elections said the constitution was thrust upon them. So it is very clear that the Congress's hidden plan has been exposed, but let them understand one thing, the Prime Minister, for him, Narendra Modi ji, his religious book, his holy book is the constitution, his dharma is the constitutional values. Narendra Modi ji believes in Sarva Dharm Samabha, and he will never let the Congress party divide the country on religious lines, nor he will let them snatch away the rights of our tribals, Dalits or OBC brothers and sisters. If you remember, it was Narendra Modi ji on November 19th, 2015, who declared it as a Constitution Day and celebrates it. So the country, with the blessings of the 140 crore people, Narendra Modi ji will ensure that the rights of our Dalits, OBCs and tribal brothers and sisters are secured as envisioned by our constitution founders. Now coming back to what Mr. Sam Pitroda said today, it is simply atrocious. Like Modi ji had very clearly said today, he said the Congress party not only wants to loot people during their lifetime, because it was the same Sam Pitroda who had said middle class people, their earnings should be taxed. These are hardworking people, who earn their income and pay their taxes. They said they should be taxed. That is during their lifetime, and today in his inheritance tax proposal, Sam Pitroda has the temerity to say that 50% of people's ancestral property after death should be given away to the government. And you know what the Congress party would do if it is in government and who they'll redistribute this wealth to. So the Congress party plans to loot the country and the citizens of our country, the hardworking citizens, not only during their lifetime and even after their death. This, conspiracy of the Congress has been very well unmasked and exposed by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and with the blessings of 140 crore people, Narendra Modi ji will defeat and decisively defeat this conspiracy of the Congress to divide the country on religious lines, and he'll ensure not only for our generation, for the coming generations, for our Dalit, tribal and OBC brothers and sisters, the rights guaranteed to them by a sacred constitution, by our founding fathers and mothers and Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar will always, be protected and, safeguarded.